OnlyFans model, 20, made $43 million last year. To her, it doesn't conflict with Christian values. The Lord's very forgiving, exclusive. Sophie Rain grew up attending church every Sunday with her family in Tampa, Florida. At just 20 years old, Sophie Rain is making a life-changing yearly income of over $43 million. Despite what some may be quick to judge, she isn't ashamed to say she's turned the massive profit by posting revealing and sometimes explicit content on her OnlyFans page. The online model recently made headlines after sharing her year-over-year income on X, formerly Twitter. Thankful is the word she put to the matter, and she's not been afraid to take on any doubtful replies. "You can call me whatever you want," she wrote in response to a post debating whether or not people should consider her a model. "I will be laughing my way to the bank. The Floridians' indifference to hate isn't just a front," she raises on social media. Speaking to Geopolitical exclusively, the internet celebrity says negative notes hardly deter her from posting behind a paywall for her millions of followers. Instead, it energizes her to keep pulling together the content. "Honestly, all the people online that hate me, and they post the mean comments and everything, that's what motivates me to just keep growing and to keep booming and keep doing my own thing," she explains. "It just makes them mad for no reason. They don't know me." Not to mention that for all the loud haters who try to tear Rain down, she's got plenty of people rooting her on, and they often show their love with generous tips. Her highest-paying benefactor is a man named Charles, the influencer tells Geopolitical. Between November 2023 and November 2024, Charles sent Rain nearly $5 million. She doesn't actually know the man personally, but Rain says their relationship isn't that strange. "We talk a lot, so I do know a lot that happens with him, but I know him from OnlyFans," she notes. One thing she doesn't know: Charles' exact age, and she tries not to guess. "I try not to ask just for my own sake. I know he is just a little older," says Rain. "I don't want to know exactly how old my fans are, just because I know a lot of them range from older. It's like talking to my grandfather sometimes when I find out how old they are." Offline and behind the scenes, Rain says she has a strong support system backing her career on OnlyFans and helping her navigate the ups and downs that accompany the content she started posting in May 2023. Some of her close confidants even have their own profiles on the platform, which has dominated the adult entertainment industry. "I love the people I'm around. I'm around a great group of people. All my friends and cousins, they do it as well," says Rain. Her family is very supportive as well, though initially, she admits they were reluctant about backing her NSFW gig. "I didn't tell them when I started it. At first, I kind of kept it a secret, and then they found out and they were upset," she adds. "I was kind of nervous at first because I wasn't sure what they were going to think of me as, if that makes sense." Rain's family members weren't the only ones to reject her OnlyFans profile when they found out about it. She says she lost her previous job at a restaurant after her boss found out and fired her, though at that point, her account was already on the rise thanks to the help of her sister Sierra, a fellow OnlyFans creator. "I was serving food at a regular minimum wage job, and my sister was making so much money, and I was like, I want to get on this," says Rain. "She helped me start, and then it just took off. It boomed." Unlike her previous boss, her initially displeased family members came around to the concept as Rain started speaking about it more honestly. "I just told them straight up that, post content online, this is what I do. If you can support me or you don't support me, and I'm sorry, but I can't help you guys," she recalls to Geopolitical. But regardless of the situation, they didn't care. I'm their child and they love me. In many ways, Rain's current lifestyle strikes a noteworthy contrast against her background. She says she grew up poor. Her family struggled throughout her childhood and often got by on food stamps. Her parents are also devout Christians, and Rain attended church with them every Sunday. However, the latter quality hasn't faded from the influencer's life. Her Christianity remains a substantial part of her identity. She says she still checks in on her home church in Tampa when they stream online services. Looking at her life now, Rain doesn't see any conflict between her work creating adult entertainment and her religious devotion. The Lord's very forgiving, and He put me on here. He put me on earth for a reason, and I'm just living every day, she reasons. If this wasn't meant for me, I wouldn't be here right now. While her OnlyFans profit undeniably indicates Rain's rise to wealth, she says she hasn't fully shaken the frugal mindset instilled in her as a child. Combined with the fact that she's still in total disbelief over the amount of money she's made, her lifestyle doesn't really reflect the 8-digit number on her yearly paycheck. I still find myself trying to save every dollar I can, because that's just the way I grew up, Rain says. But she has made a few exceptions, like purchasing her dream car, a 2024 Porsche GT3 RS. She also rents a beautiful waterfront property in Miami, and toward the end of the year, she's hoping to buy her parents their own property. It'll be their first house that they're going to own, says Rain. And I'm really excited. I'm glad that I'm making this much, because all I wanted to do was help my family. I watched them growing up, very poor, struggling to pay bills, living paycheck to paycheck. So that is what motivates me as well, my parents struggling, the OnlyFans star tells PEOPLA. I wanted to change that.